16 people have died, over 70 others have been injured during massive protests in Nepal's capital Kathmandu against the government's sweeping social media ban. Now, in the latest, the army has been deployed in the capital to control the situation. Thousands of furious Gen Z protesters, water cannons, tear gas are being used, and there is chaos outside Parliament as defiant youth smashed through police lines and stormed restricted zones. One protester died during the early protests. These are the latest images showing thousands of protesters on the streets of Kathmandu chanting slogans, holding banners. The youth are leading the protest against the social media ban.
Today I'm protesting because there are unfinished roads and many problems are unresolved. And for these solutions, I believe that as a Army IRA, this is just the beginning of all the solutions. So I believe showing anger and showing motivation that this nation can change, I believe that we all can also change as well with the nation.
More than 70 people have been injured. They are undergoing treatment. What started as frustrated social media posts has exploded into one of the most dramatic youth uprisings in Kathmandu's history. From dawn, the city's roads filled with students and young adults waving placards, chanting, streaming, and fighting for the right to connect. Now, according to media reports, curfew has been imposed in some areas of the Nepalese capital. The police had to use water cannons and tear gas as few protesters tried to enter Parliament building premises. Nepal's sudden ban on 26 social media platforms, including Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp and YouTube, sparked the outrage. For hyper-connected youth, this was not about losing memes or likes. It was about government censorship, entrenched corruption and decades of elite negligence. The Nepal government's cabinet decided last week to give the social media companies 7 days to register in Nepal and to establish a point of contact, designate a resident grievance handling officer and a compliance officer. The decision came after a Supreme Court order in September last year Nepal passed a directive in 2023 that required social media platforms to register and establish a local presence. And from Kathmandu, our correspondent Saloni Murarka has been covering this massive stir. Take a look.
Behind me, there's a still clash going on between both the sides. Police have fired over 500 tear gases. Several people have been injured with rubber bullets that have been fired from the other side. However, the situation is still not under control. Property has been damaged. As you can see, the condition around the road, where all the destructions and the stone pelting that took place in the past few hours, the tear gases that have been fired continuously. APF has deployed more officials on ground. However, the situation is still not under control. Many people, as we speak, barged inside the parliament building. This is one of the gates of the parliament, of the Nepal parliament. And as you can see, just a while back, many of the protesters, they barged inside the building, and even many of the police officials have been injured.